Hi everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I figured I would do a Pinguicula spotlight on Pinguicula agnata. I was gonna try to do this like a Pinguicula of the month for January, but this Pinguicula agnata red leaf took its sweet time to start flowering. So that's why it's coming up mid early February. But definitely expect a video on, if you can focus, pollinating these guys in the upcoming future, because I'm going to cross red leaf with this El Lobo. Anyways, I thought I'd cover just some of the different cultivars of Pinguicula ignata, or some of the site locations, and then I could go over to some of the hybrids. The only one that I am missing, as far as I know, that I know is in circulation is Agnata Scented Flower. But my friend does have that species, and I think I'm going to be getting a pulling sort of soon. So hopefully I'll have all the different Agnatas, and then I can make some cool Agnata Grexes. So I'll just start with this is probably the one that everybody's most knows the most. This is Agnata True Blue. This one in particular I've had for about almost 3 years now. It was very, very, very tiny when I got it. I think it was probably like the succulent rosette was probably the size of maybe, I don't know, like maybe a bit smaller than my thumbnail. It only had about 4 leaves, but it's grown quite a bit. It'll fill out the pot when it wakes up. In order of what I got next, in terms of pure species, I got this Agnata El Lobo. I've posted quite a few pictures of this guy on my Instagram. It has this very nice flower with, actually, unlike red leaf, it has this purple in the corolla of the throat. Doesn't have that. And it has this very nice red leaf. This isn't normally where I keep these. I usually grow these under Yescom 225s. These are Barenolites that I just have for my Nepenthes and some of my different seedlings and stuff. But they're just here because it's really dark in my apartment right now, and this is probably the best lighting that I'll get. But normally it's kind of blushy like that, but this specific individual is very, very, very nice. So I'm going to try to propagate this guy a bit more. In terms of what I got next, I got this Agnata Red Leaf. I got this from, this one's Brad's Greenhouse in Canada. This one is BCP. Then the Red Leaf and the Agnata Zimapan I got from, Bug Eater Gardens. I felt so bad I was blanking. But I got both of these from Bug Eater Gardens this year. So you can see they're huge and fantastic. And actually, did I get this from Bug Eater Gardens? I might have got this from somebody in Canada. Anyways, that's besides the point. They're very nice plants. This Zimapan has some nice blushing. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can do some crosses. So that's it for pure species. They're pretty easy growing. I mostly just grow these as I do with all my other pings. I'll make probably a standard care video, but they get about 16 hours of light per day under Yescom 225s, and I grow them in a mineral-based mix that's like mostly like chunky diatomaceous earth, perlite, fluval, sand, and like some other stuff. Just a lot of mineral mix you can see here. And then, yeah, that's what I bottom water. And then I water it again once it dries out for a few days. So yeah, I guess I will move on to the hybrids now. Okay, moving on to the hybrids. I'll do these I'll just do them in order here. So this is a Pinguicula pirouette. I've got a few different ones. This one I got from Brad's Greenhouse. I've also had this one for about 2 years. I got this one from, I think his name was Mucky Doo off the forums. I've had it for about a year. It's pretty great. This one is like very nice. It has a very nice blush on it. So pirouette is a hybrid. It's primary of Agnata, but it's also by Morinensis by Ellersay. So it has a bit. It's kind of like an agnata by Weser, but it's not because it's just the Morton. It's by LRSA. So, but similar sort of genetics in there. Haven't got a flower from this yet. Next up is Aphrodite. This guy is shrinking a bit. Drying. It's middle of the winter here in Canada, so you can expect some of the leaves to get smaller. But this is a hybrid of Agnata by Moctezuma. And then Tina is another really common one. This is Agnata by Zechariah. I just got this this spring. No flower yet. It's in succulent phase. There's not too much to look at it right now. And then finally, one of the more common ones is Pinguicula Joanna, which is Agnata by Demetriana. And this one is very nice. It has this very nice pinky purple sort of coloration. As opposed to kind of maybe less common ones. This is an Agnata by Gypsy Cola, right here. It has a ton of moss on it. It's a really beautiful plant, but it's been in succulent phase for a bit. So again, a lot of these hybrids are in succulent phase, so they're not much to look at. But I do have this Agnata Red Leaf by Emerginata Grex from California Carnivores. This thing was absolutely fantastic in its summer rosette, but it's kind of shrunk down now. But it's still pretty nice in a semi-succulent rosette. And then finally, this was a ping I got off the forums. This is Pinguicula Agnata by Ompasy. And this is a very fantastic ping with kind of blushing purple leaf margins. Just kind of sort of coming out of its succulent phase. So yeah, that is it for Pinguicula Agnata. It's a very easy growing ping. It has a super robust both carnivorous and succulent phase. It actually has the really really thick succulent leaves. And in the wild, these things can grow next to agave and mammillaria barrel cactuses, so they're pretty tough, and they kind of wedge themselves into cracks and crevices and grow there. So yeah, that's it for Pinguicula Agnata. Hope you enjoyed.